According to a 2020 college student financial survey, more than 13 million college students are worried about their financial future. Not shocking. Top money expert JB Bryan is here to share her insights. Always good to see you. And I noticed you got a photograph of your alma mater behind you. That's there.
Right. UVA. Yes, indeed. Got to help them out. Everybody's having a challenging year this year. Bill, thank you for this opportunity to help out some of these college students who are, 13 million undergrads
Yeah.
are worried about their financial future. And that's really a challenge, something that we still face as people working every day, but they are looking forward to the opportunity to follow their dream. And this is hard, and they've
If you
expressed
start
that
out
stress.
thinking that you're that worried about it and knowing and hearing stories about people in their 40s and early 50s still paying college loans, that's going to affect everything. Let's take a look back and do a little history here. You have 1980 college grads versus today's students, and it's stark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about the pocket of the parents, really. In 1980, over 30% of the children aged, say 18 to 22, even by the age of 22, over 30%, and some even younger, were independent, financially independent. So when the last survey was done on this, and this was 2018, that number had already dropped to only 25% of those 22 and were actually financially independent. So that's pre-COVID
Yeah.
numbers. So this Wallet Hub has done this 2020 college student survey, and that 13.3 million students, that's 2/3 of college students are financially stressed.
That's a lot. Parents obviously try to help and can help. How do they go about not only the money but the stress that comes with it?
Bill, that makes me think about, as a business owner, I had a college graduate that a temp company sent to me to do some part-time work. And I gave her a project that involved business. And the college student said to me, "That's not in my major." So the moral of that story is to say that I need today's college student to be more flexible. I need them to realize that this first job that you take, be it with a temp company or whatever you have to do to get your financial needs met, look at it for the skill set that you have an opportunity to add to your resume. Because really, upon graduation, you don't have any skills to offer in most situations. So if you can look at, this is not exactly what I want to do, but this is an opportunity for me to learn about financial services or learn about, something that may be totally different than you thought that you would do in your future. So be flexible. Network with people. You never know who you're meeting and the networking opportunity that it presents to you. Take that social media seriously. And I'm talking like a parent, but this is the thing that parents need to tell their college students, to, when you're on social media, create a professional profile. Use the professional social media networks and express what your interests are so that it can become known. And practice during virtual interviews with yourself. There was a lady that I spoke with over the weekend, and she does housing for foster children who are becoming financially independent at 18. And she helps them poise themselves for interviews. And the person in housing, the young lady, said, "Why do I need to have my resume printed out?" And she was explaining to her that you need to have it printed out so that you can look at it during the interview process. So even though everything is online, you don't want to find yourself in an interview looking at your cell phone because that's where your resume is. The future employer may think that you're distracted by your cell phone, especially as a young person. So get an understanding of how to do a good virtual interview. Like, don't let your dog or your cat run across, or everyone in the home, get a nice private place. So these are some things that you could do to make yourself more competitive and to actually start developing yourself while you're in that fourth year, that final year of college and even high school. We're going to find more people leaving high school going straight into the workplace because of that financial stress of
That's
not
great.
going into debt, Bill.
Great advice, JB. We're out of time, but real quick, I'd like to for you to reenact the face you made when the intern said, "That's not in my major."
I know. Only you can do it best. But I was like, huh?
What? Thank you, darling. Always good information. Great stuff from JB Bryan, who offers weekly money seminars and webinars every Wednesday and Sunday evening. You'll find a link for more information at WTVR.com/VTM. And stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Virginia This Morning.